Alright, hey everybody, welcome to Ramble number 9. Today's July 7th, 2022. I am just on a wyvern task here, just chilling, trying to get the granite leg collection log item, and also making considerable GP gains here. I mean, wyverns are still strong, you know, it's 2022, but some of the drop... Okay, well, this inventory does not reflect anything, but I've had some crazy wyvern tasks, and honestly, wyverns hold up pretty well. How much? There we go. 204 kills on the loot tracker, 3.8 mil. You know what I'm saying? So wyverns are back in 2022. So yeah, welcome to a new video. A lot of gains have gone by, so I guess we'll start with the account summary screen. As you can see here, 781 collections logged. I believe I was somewhere in like the 710 area from last ramble. So I try to upload like a new ramble every 50 collections log slots. Speaking of, like, this video is probably going to be titled 750 plus collections logged, but yeah, we got 781 actually, so maybe not a fair representation. And also, we've just been grinding some combat tasks, so we knocked out easy and mediums out of the way, and that was kind of, you know, finally started happening. I'm starting to realize that 5% clue chance for, like, hard and elite clues is really a big deal. Like, 5% on paper might not, you know, seem big, like the drop rate only goes down like by a few kills, but when it comes to some like bosses, especially like elite clues, where you mainly get your elites from like Slayer bosses, and like, you know, you kind of zero time them through Slayer, like they take a long time, so the 5% change there is like a huge time like difference. So I finally got convinced by a friend to take them on, and I knocked out my easy and medium combat achievements out of the way. I wanted to get hard done before I made this video, but I got travel plans. The day after tomorrow, I'll be leaving for a month, so really wanted to have the video with the hard CA diary completed, but I was kind of like soft locked because, yeah, there was like a Hespori task, and I don't have like, I think I need 5 Hespori KC. I don't even think I have like 2. I actually think if I type it out, nothing's gonna load. If I even, yeah, I think I have like 2, but actually I can check the collection log. Is that like bosses, Hespori? I have 0 kills. There you go. So unranked. So unable to do the CA task before I go. But yeah, so that's pretty much the summary update here. We went up like 100 combat tasks. We went up like 70 collection log slots. So let's roll right into the screenies. So where have we gone? So just I think since last ramble, I've been doing a lot of hard clue, like Slayer and hard clues pretty much. I got like a rapier recently from last ramble, and I was like, hey man, perfect time to just take a break, do some Slayer and chill, like the old days, like the I Am Kiefer's days. Shout out to I Am Kiefer's, if anyone remembers him. Like, used to stream from like 2015, and all he did was hard clues, and it was really fun. So I got to take a trip down memory lane and do what he did. Except I wasn't at Cave Horrors, I was doing Slayer. So yeah, Addy, just a bunch of hard clue loot here. Green Dragon Mask, 304 kill count. 305, we get a helmet, very nice. Elite clues have been going up. You'll see the final, I guess I'll show the final like clue KCs at the end of the ramble. But yeah, we've been the elite clue KC has been catching up. It's actually almost been catching up to my EHB. So that's kind of been like a little goal of mine, is trying to like equalize my EHB and my elite clue kill count. Kind of a good meme. Myth Dragon Mask. Yeah, more hard clue loot. Rune Plate Body. Wow, so we just spooned like in the last 5 KC. In the last like couple of KC, we've been really spooning. Like I want to say before I started last ramble, I've kind of hit a dry streak of like hard clues, hard caskets. Maybe like 40 caskets dry of something. So something unique, that is. So it's been going up. 96 Master Trails here. Kill count. Obby Cave. Very nice. Calfight Princess. So this was kind of big. Like, I think I'm done with this boss. I have the jar to go, but I do not have the will to do this boss. So I told myself, like, I'm going to walk away with like 1 rare item, either the jar or the pet, and just call it for now, you know. Never say never, but can't be bothered. So Calfight Princess, I don't really care about pets, just a collection log slot. You may have seen it on my Twitter. And then in the same week, I just go right in and I spoon the Callisto Cubs. So I was just going for my what's it called, elite combat tasks, but that happened. So 0 time pet slot really. Dust Battle Staff. I think I had one before the law came out, so there's that. Yeah, so just more Slayer and like clues. I think I was on like my Konar task, so every like 10th Slayer task I go to Konar to get the additional like point boost thing. So picked up some Myth Boots. Heraldic Helm, hell yeah. And then apparently, today, like I learned recently that like this is the easiest clock slot ever. You just take like all your Numulite and you loot this chest and you get like 7 of these notes. So that was fun. And then yeah, I did some satchels, Tower of Life. Sorry for like the epileptic warning. Ancient Pages, Dragon Knives from Slayer Task. Drake's Tooth, very nice. And then I've been getting into some like seaweed runs finally because I want to just start farming for the farming pet that actually I lost in like 2016 before like the collection lot came out. So I need to go back and when I was a wee lad, I need to go back. So I've been collecting the mud skipper items so I can like I just guess harvest seaweed patches more efficiently. And yeah, Giant's Foundry came out, so we're catching up pretty fast here to some up-to-date new content. So just banged out Giant's Foundry in like a day. I used like the Ruin Adamant method. I mean, I'm a main. I just bought that shit, and I had a lot of like Ruin plate bodies that I like Iron Manned in Hallowed Sepulchre, because I did do a bit of Hallowed Sepulchre since last Ramble because I was bored. So yeah, that came in handy because the Ruin plate bodies like went above their alch value for like the first time in forever. So yeah, that's pretty much the Giant's Foundry page is completed. And then I went to I started working on when is this? June 17th. So yeah, finally started to do my easy combat diary and picked up a giant key along the way. Picked up a giant champ scroll. I actually have like 3 now. I picked up 3 champion scrolls just from trying to kill Bryo and Obor. So funny stuff. Tackle box here. I was working on some CAs. I didn't know, but I left my reward pool with like a couple of like 100 rewards. Yeah, like it says 240 left here. I don't know. I don't know why I left it there, but picked up the tackle box, big harpoon fish. So I really only have like 2 items left there. I think I just need the pet and the harpoon. So effectively, I just need the pet. God sword, just casual 0 time collection log item here. Band display body, very nice. I got 2 on the KC. And I think the first screenshot I showed was like 307, so 339 here. We're climbing. And then we get a scythe. Totally forgot to mention this, or totally didn't expect this to be in the screenshot. But yeah, the album, we got a scythe. And 3 KC later, if my OBS works, we get a sang. And yeah, that was like scythe at 183 KC. You may have seen the tweet. Just super hyped to get it, man. I had like 5 hilts in a row and like 1 justy leg somewhere in between there, and that's all I've seen ever. I had 2 log slots and like almost 200 KC. So the scythe and the sang staff were very well received. Gothic stole, why not? Hold on, I need to tell. I'm gonna die at this wyvern task. Yeah, Gothic stole here. Armor chest plate. The log is nearly done here. We're just missing the pet. So we're like 400 and something KC and we just need the pet. Very nice. I like this boss, but I can't do it. I can't camp it forever. Deer Stalker. So elite clue KC has been going up to 285 here. And Red Dragon mask. We have like 1 mask left. It's a big album. Zamrock Chaps. Just more Slayer and Clues here. Slayer and Clues. Holy Wraps. Black Mask. Just doing some Slayer and Clues. And I got a collection log slot. So I won't be doing these guys anymore. Shout out to I Am Keefers. He used to do these all day. Hood of Darkness. We completed the Robe of Darkness set with this clue. So very nice. and Dark Cavalier, and I believe, oh, Sarah Kite Shield as well, Enchanted Robe, and I believe that, okay, Blue D'Hide Chaps, Ceradon Flight Legs, is this the last item? Pith Helmet, one more. Oh, okay, yeah, so this is like coming up. This is right up to the upload date. So yeah, Unsired drop here. We're doing some CA tasks. 2 bludgeon pieces as my collection log items. Also, I got 3 Unsired drops in like 200 kill count, so 200 kill count task, so very nice. Royal Crown, and I think that is the end. Yes, it is. So there you go. Topping it off with like 292 completions, and how many? Yeah, actually, I'll just see how much we have right now. 387 heart clues and 293 elites. So just super happy with like the elite clue count going up. I mean, these are so hard to like come by, so I like that I'm building this up slowly. And like I said, I'm going to be trying to match it with my EHB count. And then my hard clues here, 387, pretty much Iron Man, most of them. My plan after I get a T-bow is probably just going to be to like camp a lot of raids, and if camp a lot of raids, meaning like Chambers and Theater of Blood, and then throughout those two, I just hope to like make enough money. Maybe I get a T-bow or something, and I just pretty much buy the hard clue log. Like, it's going to cost around like I don't know how many clues I'm going to have like Iron Man, like clue kill count I'm going to have like Iron Man completed at that time, but I'm going to say I'm going to need to buy around like 4,000 clues, and I think that's somewhere around like 2 bill. So I am going to make money back, but I'd like to buy it in a lump sum because I'm just stubborn, and it's a fun way to do things. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Just gearing up to go back here to the Wyvern Cave. How many kills? 28. And oh, before I go, actually, I may as well show y'all the bird count. And I finally looted like my Kingdom of Miscellanea, so I did get some sexy loot from there. Let's see if I can find it. It's not what I expected. So the max you could put in the coffer is like 7.5 mil. So I think this is somewhere around like 7 mil worth of investments, and yeah, we got pretty much just like 7. What is this? I expected 15 nests, but yeah, it's really underwhelming because this shit takes for months. So that's that. And yeah, the bird count, where are the eggs at? There you go, 90, Bay's 90s almost. So I think we were like Bay's 60s since last Ramble. So yeah, the Kingdom loot helping out there. And I didn't realize this, but like I have like 18 mil worth of seeds in like each stack. So how many do I have here? 20 mil, and I don't think that price includes the seeds. So we're slowly like working our way to a T-bow, and then we're gonna be doing like CMs and Tob a lot. So yeah, I'm just super stoked about that. So that's all I had in terms of like account progression. I don't really have a lot to talk about this Ramble in terms of my account. You know, I will be going on vacation for a month in 2 days from now, so I'm going to be on mobile, maybe trying to set up some mobile activities. I really won't be obsessed with RuneScape, but yeah, maybe do some like Wintertod, Guardians of the Rift. I got a new phone recently, and it's just like, gosh, it changes the game, bro. I used to play mobile on a cracked phone screen with like 2 gigabytes of RAM, and fucking RuneScape was constantly on 15 FPS, but like if you needed to like, you know, just like logging in and using your authenticator and like having to access the browser, like that shit loaded forever. It was so like stress inducing to like just fuck with old technology for so long. So got a new phone, and I was like just super happy about that. Now I can play RuneScape in like 144 FPS, and it's great. And yeah, hopefully it opens up like more, you know, content to do, because now like shit lags less. It's less aids to do some stuff that's slightly higher APM, and hopefully while I'm overseas, the mobile UI gets reworked, because they did talk about that, and that's been looking pretty good. Like you're going to be able to alch basically with the same thumb instead of using like 2 fingers to alch, you know, because the inventory is on one side and the magic spellbook's on the other. They're making it more intuitive, so that's all really good. So that's what I'll be doing, just like some casual mini game collection log stuff. It's not gonna go to the. I just realized it's not gonna go to the album folder because I won't have a laptop. So, shit, I forgot my herb sack. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to like memorize all the collections I've logged for next ramble. But yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good mental break. I know I'm gonna be addicted to RS when I get back, and yeah, man, summer's in the air. I mean, I usually just play less when summer comes around. It's just such a good time to like get your mental back into into the positive direction, even if you're not dealing with mental issues that badly. It just goes for everybody. Summer is good. Everyone's just more active. Just seeing green around you is something. So yeah, that's all I have account progression wise. So before I guess I end the ramble real quick, I was thinking about like some topics, and I don't have a lot, but I just wanted to give a shout out to b0aty. So this is the b0aty segment of the ramble. b0aty has been dealing with like topical steroid withdrawal. So if anybody, this might be remotely related to you. You know, if you suffer from any like skin conditions like eczema and stuff, and if you've ever used like topical topicals, like creams and stuff that have had steroids in them, basically what he has gone through is basically his body, because he's been using, I think, the prescribed amount of like steroid cream, for his, skin conditions, but in like a week or so, his body just like completely inflamed and like went through this terrible like process of like essentially his body became addicted to like steroids, even though like there's a micro dose, the steroid creams are very like micro dosed. His body kept like producing more and more rashes, so he could like apply more and more like steroid cream essentially, and his body went through this like terrible thing. And I'm so glad he's back, and shout out to b0aty because he's just such a like positive, spirited guy, and I look up to b0aty in a lot of ways, not just for like the content that he creates and how much he like donates to the community, gives back, and like all that stuff, but outside of RuneScape, he's just a pretty, inspiring dude. He probably got a lot of RuneScape players into like fitness, I would say, and he's definitely inspired me for like his music taste has inspired me. I also have a Boris Brejcha shirt, and I went to a Boris concert in Serbia thanks to b0aty. So b0aty has exposed that part of music for me, and it's just nice seeing b0aty be like such a professional streamer and a person who really understands like finance, business, the long-term investment. When people get asked like, your interview question, like where do you see yourself in 5 years, I feel like b0aty is one of the few motherfuckers that has a plan about where he sees himself in 5 years, and he takes everything very seriously, from a financial perspective, and just a very educated man with like in general life things. Seems to have gone through a lot of life experiences, so I'm just so glad to have a mature and like, yeah, just a great person in the leading the front running the RuneScape community. And yeah, just wanted to shout out b0aty because we see him a lot, and he's got a lot of, yeah, I just draw so many positive things from the guy, man. I'm not sucking his dick, I'm just saying like, just such a great guy. Oh yeah, another thing, just another b0aty comment before I end this ramble is the way he plays the game. Like, I'm not a person who uses like menu entry swapper, I don't use a lot of visuals on my clients, illegal visuals like on blue light, or even just legal ones that just make your game just look crazy. And b0aty has always gotten like criticisms for not using plugins. Like, why don't you use the clue solver? You can shift click this on this plugin, you can, menu entry swap that. And, he just says, this is how I play. And oftentimes RuneScape players, we sometimes get stuck in the efficiency mindset, or we, just like can't, enjoy doing something in a different way because we feel like we're experiencing some kind of loss that, if we were less lazy, or if we like planned, more effectively, we wouldn't be dealing with this stuff. And I don't know, I just seeing b0aty, the way he doesn't have bank tags and stuff, like it just reminds all of us that you can play the game how you want, and and you can really enjoy it. And I've been enjoying it a lot recently when you just do what you feel like doing in the way you feel like doing it. You know, fuck whatever anyone says on Twitter. Fuck whatever the most efficient method is. You know, if you're happy with the EHP you're getting, even though it's less than an hour, just fucking send it, kings or queens. So, yeah, shout out b0aty, and I guess on that giant note, I'll leave it there. Catch you guys next time.